I'm so excited. I'm so excited to talk to you about why emotional awareness alone is not enough. Is it okay that I share a bit of my own journey so you can understand what I mean? Well, so as many of you before, I was looking for information. I was looking to understand why I was going through what I was going through. And at some point I understood, okay, wow, it all has to do with the power of the mind. That's what I thought. So I invested in working together with Bob Proctor, and he literally taught me how to think. And I'm serious. I thought that I knew how to think. I've been leading teams, I've been studying at the university, and having my own children, doing things in a community to integrate voluntary work, all of it, right? So I thought how to think. So Bob Proctor guided me through a reveal of how we are not told how to think. So that gave me strength, that gave me loads of clarity. So I thought, haha, I know what to do right now. I know how I can create freedom on any level of my life. And it's true, the power of the mind goes beyond anything that you can ever imagine. And you tried that before, right? You set goals, you focus, you show up with accountability, you have accountability partners, you keep on continuing doing the work, yet there's one thing that you may experience and that you're not giving attention to. It may be a few more. One thing that I want to recall here right now or bring to your attention is maybe you are forcing your body. What do I mean by that? Well, when you're tired, you don't rest. When there's emotions coming up, you don't know really what to do with them. And also what I experienced was that part of the emotions was not really covered when it came to the guidance that I received before from other coaches as well. Also, I experienced because one of my tours was really going deep in spirituality. When I asked, so what do I do with the big fears that I have? And then the answer came as, well, you focus on gratitude. And I get it. Gratitude, if you feel gratitude, you cannot feel anything else. And gratitude is just like a magnet. If you're really in gratitude, then the experience that you have about life is fabulous, is fantastic. Now, it was a real contrast to hear that and then knowing in what for amounts of fear, in what for an ocean of fear I was swimming. And that came with waves. And with moments I was on top of the wave and I could surf the fear and it was not a problem at all. And with other moments I was in this tumbling washing machine of the waves. If you ever surfed, then you know what I'm talking about. And you're in it. You're in the thickness of it, you're feeling the fear, you're just grasping for air, and then there's another wave of fear, and literally at the end of the day, you are just grateful that you just can lay in your bed and that you think, oh, I survived. Depending on what happens during your day, and then when you get up in the morning, before you know, you're acting in the same emotional habits, recalling, or in the same situations because, the triggers are still there. And then shifting into gratitude was not doing that for me at all. With all the trainings that I received on knowing how to deal with my thoughts and knowing that they were connected to my emotions and knowing it had an effect on the vibration of my body, how I felt, how I behaved, what I could do, I was missing a very important piece. And that is a thing, it's becoming a hype word. Yet I have been seeing that not too many people, not too many coaches, they understand. It's about embodiment. Because you can have all the information in the world, access to information, to the wisdom. You can watch the YouTube movies, you can watch the episodes of the podcast that you are listening to, and it's about embodiment. Now, emotional awareness or mental awareness is one thing, and there is a difference between mental awareness and emotional awareness. Now, mental awareness means that you're conscious of what you're thinking. Your subconscious mind steers 96% of everything we experience in life when it comes to health, wealth, relationships, and purpose. Your job, your environment, everything. So you may consciously understand what you go through. There's this emotional database inside of you. And what's happening beneath the surface, most of us are taught to not deal with it, or to not listen to it, or to distract yourself, to numb yourself, to avoid it. It's triggering. Now, this is where the aspect of becoming more connected to awareness on a deeper level is crucial. You may be wondering, okay, what is this about? Let me ask you a question. Do you know how to connect with your emotions? And do you know when you connect to your emotions, how you have to deal with it? Do you understand what they're saying to you? Do you understand that they have a message in the first place? What is your behavior when it comes to your emotions? And I'm not here for blaming or shaming. No condemnation, no judgment. I'm asking you questions so you can, in all honesty for yourself, see how you behave. And then you can ask yourself, do I really want to behave that way? Because if you're honest, you can see it has an effect on the things that you truly, truly want. Hindering you because of the fear, perhaps of the feeling of worthlessness, perhaps of the anxiety, perhaps of the shame, perhaps of the guilt, perhaps of the blame. Any emotion that you connect to is there for a reason. And when you know how to connect with those emotions and how to process them and how to release them, then, only then, you're able to dirigate the power of your mind in the direction that you see for yourself, in your heart, in your soul, in your mind. Only then. If this speaks to you, then let me know in the comments, because this really got under my skin, how this works and how we can deal with that, and how this is crucial on our journey of self-development, of self-realization, of self-actualization. How you can become, first from awareness, then step into emotional intelligence, and via embodiment tools, you can create depth, and the same depth will reflect in your life, in your relationships, in your work, in your fulfillment. And this is what gave me the fulfillment, to really embody my authentic, true self, to operate from it, to feel confident in it, to feel the balance, the harmony of having that safe space within me, knowing how to deal with my emotions, not running from it, not being overrun by it, not being in that warfare anymore when it came to my illogical emotions and logical thoughts and how I had to behave in order to walk my path that I felt was true to me, not to anybody else. Not what your parents want, not what your partner wants, not what your ex-partner wants, not what your friends want. No, what you want. What you feel is your desire, is your purpose, is your truth. And when this speaks to me, then when this speaks to you, as it speaks to me, then I invite you to join, to subscribe, to comment below. I resonate, to make sure that you follow this channel, to get in contact with me, because I'm birthing something. And if you want to be part of that, then I invite you to join the community on school, because every Saturday at 5 p.m. Central European time, it's 11 a.m. New York time, and it's 8 p.m. Dubai time. There's calls, Zoom calls, where I guide you through the process, how to release and how to process first and then release intense emotions. If that speaks to you, then let me know. And I'm birthing a program, redirecting what I've been doing before and integrating all of the emotional depth and emotional intelligence that comes from emotional awareness, so you can create a fulfillment in your life on any level. Yeah, this is the place to be. You're so blessed to feel that urge inside of you that you want to know more and that you're committed to learn, to be guided, what it takes for you to see how you can be there for yourself on your own journey. I share what has been helping for me before, and that really turned my life around. My relationships, the connection with myself. And as everything is within, then it also becomes your without. Then it becomes your outside world as well. Talk to you very soon. Have a wonderful day. And let me know in the comments what spoke to you the most from my share. I'm so curious to know. Bye bye.